Bottom, who is at the Opportunity Center this morning, learning about their partnership between Goodwill and Dare to Care. They're bringing a food pantry to those right here in Louisville. Hey there, Elle.
Hey Claudia, that's right. I'm actually inside the pantry right now, which is super fun. Again, I'm here with Benson and Ann, and it looks kind of bare right now, but it soon will be overfilled with all these different food products. So when does it get restocked?
We stock every Friday morning before the pantry opens up, and that way we can get access to fresh fruits and vegetables and breads and pastries and things like that as well.
Yeah. And so where does all this food come from?
Dare to Care provides the food to over 300 partner agencies we have in the community, and so the food comes from government, and we also get donated food, and then we also purchase food ourselves. So we have multiple sources in which we work with throughout the community.
Wow, that's awesome. And how many families are, impacted by these different services?
We have over 60 families impacted, so that means over 100 people, adults and children, that we are serving in just this short month right. or 5 weeks. So we're very excited about it.
Yeah. And before we went on, we were talking about the food insecurities in Louisville, and you were giving me some really dramatic facts. So right. what does that look like here in the city?
We have 144,000 food insecure individuals in our city. We have one in 6 young person is experiencing food insecurity, and 1 in 8 seniors experiencing food insecurity. So the need is great, and the interesting thing is that it's greater now, even than before the pandemic, because you had this perfect storm of inflation, gas prices, all those things, and people making decisions at the gas pump that they shouldn't, the impossible choice. And so that's what Dare to Care is here to provide, the food for folks that are in need.
Absolutely. And it is back to school season, and you were actually mentioning how students are impacted by this as well, because sometimes, parents aren't around, so the older sibling has to take care of the younger one. So what are those statistics look like?
Well, I don't have any statistics, but I do know that there is a big issue in the schools, just from experience with working with some of the schools, that kids are more focused at school on trying to find food to take home and feed their siblings than they can focus on their class. And that's just a huge problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm so thankful that, resources like this are available. And why is locating the pantry in this location specifically so impactful, since there's 67 locations all around Kentuckiana? So why this one specifically on East Broadway?
Well, we bring in a lot of clients who are homeless, who have multiple issues that need to be resolved, barriers to employment and things like that. So it makes sense that we've got all these people who are coming in for services, and food, access to food is one of the things that they need. Why not have it here, right here, where people can get it? And we have homeless camps around, so those folks can actually come in and get food. So it just makes this a great spot.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And you did mention that you have some other locations too to stop by as well, right?
Absolutely. And one of the things you talked about, JCPS, we have 69 school food pantries in the schools themselves because of that very reason that she was talking about, because a lot of our young people are experiencing food insecurity. So we want to be able to be that gap, to be able to fill that gap for them. And so I think, we have an incredible opportunity with this partnership, because one of the things we know that if someone walks into our food pantries, we know 99% of them are going to need other services. And that's why it's critical for partnerships like Goodwill that we can provide the food. That's what we do best. And they can provide the wraparound services that can help elevate our neighbors who are in need or in crises, that we're able to provide for them in partnership.
Wow, that is incredible. I have chills. I mean, that is so cool that you're really, impacting these people directly. And what does it mean to you to, be a part of that?
It is so exciting to be a part of this. I say I have the best job in the world. I wake up every morning and know I'm going to have an impact on someone's life, and being able to just really be a servant leader and being able to provide opportunities for folks to have fresh and healthy food, which that should not be an impossible choice in the wealthiest country in the world.
Exactly. And what does it mean to you to, give out those services too?
Well, I'm a social worker in my heart and in my trade, and being of service to others just like Vincent said, is just really important to me. I don't like the fact that some folks have equal access or more than equal access to things that people need, and others don't. And so being able to come into the Resource Center, provide not only opportunities for employment programming, but to be able to provide those wraparound services it's a great joy. And it's humbling as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And one more time, where can people get some more information about all your services?
Well, they can go to daretocare.org on the website, or they can go to Dare to Care FB. That's our Instagram page, and Facebook, we're Dare to Care Food Bank. And so we're excited to be able to share the information. And next month is Hunger Action Month. And so we're really excited about being able to really elevate the conversation of food insecurity in our community.
Awesome. And then what about, where can we get some more information about Goodwill?
Absolutely. You can go to www.goodwillky.org, or you can come on into the Opportunity Center at 909 East Broadway. We're open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A walk-in, you don't need an appointment, and you will get in-person assistance.
All right. Well, awesome. Well, be sure to check them out. Back to you, Claudia.